came to visit the president of Vietnam. I forget his name. It kind of changes every once in a while. My bad. The relations with VCP and the CCP are very strong and are getting stronger. It's been the biggest thing on the news in the past week here. Every day they talk about it. So we'll bust into this video. We'll talk about it. Let me get away from this karaoke speaker. We'll go over this way and expand upon this further. So, let's begin. Chinese Party General Secretary and President Xi Jinping had a busy schedule during his two-day state visit to Vietnam that wrapped up Wednesday afternoon. Xi and his wife, Peng, arrived at the airport. Blah, blah, blah. They shook hands. Prime Minister Pham. Yup. Xi and Trong held talks with delegations at the party Central Committee headquarters in Hanoi. The two leaders discussed bilateral relations. Xi and Trong witnessed the 36 agreements that they've laid out in like a display, signed by the two countries at the party Central Committee headquarters in Hanoi on Tuesday. 4 had to do with politics and foreign affairs. 4 others were Secretary of Defense, crime prevention, maritime cooperation, and judiciary. 24 documents had to do with cooperation of governmental and ministerial levels, and 4 others with cooperation between the two countries' localities. They had tea, they talked. Let's really jump into it. Let's get into some numbers here, some cold hard facts and numbers. Let's see. China has been for years Vietnam's largest trade partner. So if you didn't know, China is Vietnam's largest trade partner, while Vietnam is China's largest partner in Southeast Asia. Their trade is worth 176 US billion alone last year, with Vietnam's exports accounting for 57 million. As of October 20th, China had ranked 6th out of 143 countries and territories investing in Vietnam, having 4,000 projects worth $26.5 billion. Let me expand a bit on this. I know a bit about this topic. You know, I do real estate. I look at things here. I'm interested in this type of stuff. China has been doing a lot of the high-end purchasing of the apartments and building and investing in the apartments. So all the new stuff across District 2 on the new bridge, the Basan Bridge, that's all China investment from Beijing and other places like that, Shanghai. Also the same with the Marriott Grand Marina over by Vinhomes Golden River. That is almost exclusively funded by the Chinese. So the Chinese are coming through with big investments on financial rewards. As far as like Belt and Road initiatives like we see over in our neighbor Cambodia, where if you go to like Phnom Penh, for example, every sign's in Chinese now. So that kind of effect is not going on here in Vietnam. You do not feel the Belt and Road here. In fact, I don't know of really too many Belt and Road projects they have outside of the subway in Hanoi. They probably have a few road projects, probably a few things towards the border, but they're not really bought in too hard to the Belt and Road. They want to play nice with China, of course, because they're our direct neighbors. You know, we like the same kind of fruits, we like the same kind of meats, we like the same kind of products. So there's huge trade between the two countries in that kind of end, you know, like, you know, maybe we're making durian that's really great this season and the Chinese are going to want our durian, and then vice versa. It's kind of how it works, but it's mainly us exporting a lot of stuff, you know. Let me finish out the rest of this article. So, Xi, Trong, and their wives met with representative Vietnamese and Chinese scholars on Wednesday afternoon. The countries issued a joint statement in the same day called for further deepening and elevating their comprehensive strategic cooperative partnerships and building a Vietnam-China community with a shared future. The other thing that they still fight about is an island. I forget the name of the island. They also still fight about the geography and the topography of the land on almanacs or and globes. So like Vietnam gets really mad when a globe company draws the line of China into the island that Vietnam technically owns. So it's not a perfect relationship, but as we stated in the video earlier, they're a major pivotal trade partner to each other. So like, we might as well be best friends with them, to be real honest with you. Let's see, anything else to read here? I think that's really it. Let's see here, just browsing through this article real quick. But, you know, like I said, it's been the most written thing about on the news here. Everybody talked about it in the news. As far as the general feeling of Chinese to people that anyways are in Saigon, they're not the, I would say, the greatest fans, if we're going to be honest. You tune into my channel to get honesty, and for what I see around, I don't think they're the greatest on that kind of level. But as far as like a business level goes, for people that make money and that are in industry and trade, on that end, I think they are great friends, and we'll continue to strengthen the relationship and continue moving forward. Again, we were partners during COVID. We got vaccines from them. We helped them by sending them stuff as well once we got through the hurdle of it. So there is a great partnership there. There is just disputes about minor land things and small things. As far as me goes, this is the me time of the video. I exclusively live stream over at kick.com/ZBATZ. That's ZBATS. We have rebranded on the live stream end from Fat Broke to ZBATS. I want to get away from that moniker. I think we're going to rebrand the YouTube. We also have another new YouTube channel. We might eventually rebrand the YouTube to that. I'm not sure on that end. I think we are. I think we're going to go ZBATS all across the front. That's simply just my last name. I want to get away from any kind of clever titling or fat, broke, anything negative, and just be a neutral name. So that's what we're doing. I live stream a lot on there. We have a stream bag. If you're curious to see it, come on over there. If you're wondering where I've been on the live streams on YouTube, that's where I'm at, guys. As far as the Patreon, I do all that stuff. There's a ton of additional content right now from the Japan trip. There's 5 Japan videos on there. There's gonna be 4 more. I've been editing them over the past few days. So all of the Japan videos that I shot for the YouTube channel are only gonna be Patreon exclusives. So if you want access to me, to talk to me, get help with things when you are in Saigon, maybe ask me questions, that's the only place you can do it. Jump on over to patreon.com/fatpanthro. Great website over there, a lot of good community, a lot of good content. So I recommend that you come check it out, check me out. It'll help support me and help put a couple dollars in my pocket too. As far as YouTube videos, we're going to be going to Nha Trang in the next few days, so keep an eye out for Nha Trang content. If there's stuff you want to see in Nha Trang, make sure you drop it in the comment section on this video right now. So put a comment in there what you want to see in Nha Trang. Make sure you go over to the kick.com feed on ZBATS. Follow me to see the live streams. I do believe we're going to live stream there 24/7, so if you want to see that, get over there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. We'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace.